Hello everybody and welcome back to 4AF. To those who don't know us, I'm Alex.
I'm Michael.
Okay, now this is probably a familiar view to people who've been watching the series so far. So we are back at our other base, right?
Our old base.
Our old base. Except our old base has maybe had a few changes. So
Just a few.
we've been working towards breeding up the perfect wolf.
We have. It's been a long time coming.
You used to leave me in the dust. Your swift wolf was so much better, right?
It was, yeah.
And then I took on the challenge of going, well, if you have a swift wolf, I wonder what else I can add to it. And I found, because mine had infinite stamina. So
yeah,
we were like, okay, it can run faster and it can run for longer. Okay, and then I ended up accidentally finding a fit as a fiddle trait, which is more stamina. And you then found, I think it was after the end of last episode, you found a vanworm with a weird trait called Eternal Engine. Okay?
I did.
And we got the dragon and the wolf to get it on, and we've got a trait now called Eternal Engine. And then I was thinking, okay, so we've got Eternal Engine, we've got Swift, and we've got Infinite Stamina. I've got to put all of these onto one creature. And as I do that, I happen to come across, it develops a trait, like a random one. It gives me the runner trait, which is movement speed. And I'm like, okay, now I've got to get 4 things onto this wolf, okay? So, it took the absolute pee.
It did. You were making the wolf's breed for hours and hours.
Hours and hours and hours. But it is done, and we will show you that in a second. First things first, though, the roof that we are standing on is different.
It is different.
We are level 50.
What have you
well,
done?
51 now.
And 52.
And you're 52.
And I've still not upgraded our armor since the last time we were here.
Don't worry, we will still crumple when faced with the boss.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so this is the new Japanese style architecture, right?
Yeah, it is.
Or building set, I guess. While we were waiting for everything to hatch, I guess, and get it on, I've made something. Just because I had way too much time on my hands.
Way too much.
It was just a play around, mainly because I've been dying to check this out.
I love it. I think it looks awesome. I think you did a really good job.
I am absolutely in love with this building, this set. I love it.
The building set, it's good, isn't it?
I will say
really
one thing,
good.
though.
What?
There is something missing from it that is really, really, really annoying.
What?
There's no railings still. You have them on the stairs. They're here. They already have the model, Michael. But they don't.
See.
We can't put it on anything. I have to use barrels.
I like the barrels. I will say, with this being our breeding base, you saying that you're missing railings is...
it's a bit bad.
It's kind of appropriate.
You slammed the door on me.
I'm sorry.
Would you like to see something, though?
Sure.
So, you know how I used to have, like, my bed in the... I suppose it was kind of like our kitchen storage area?
Yeah.
This is
my god, this is a bedroom. Oh, it's really well done. I really like it. You've done a great job, Alex. I love it.
You could have, any floor above us, actually. If you
I see. Thanks.
climb up here.
Sure.
There is literally every floor up here.
Oh my god, there's so much stuff.
Including a really nice view of the base, because I have the big greenhouse windows.
I love that, but I don't want to climb like 80 million years to get to a bed just to, sleep.
Okay, well...
I do like it,
There is the alternative of you could live in this block here.
Where? I don't know where you are anymore.
I'm in the other side. So if you don't have to climb up, there's a door here.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, so you could have this section over here.
Ah, okay. Maybe. I like it.
You could technically have both floors here.
It looks awesome.
But there's no fancy windows up here. I could put one in for you if you want.
Maybe. You've done an amazing job here, Alex. I'm really impressed with what you've managed to do with a somewhat limited building system.
I was dying to check this out. I've been all over this.
It looks great.
Also, can I just point out, so
the doors for windows and stuff is amazing.
It potted plants set or something? Basically, the one that gives you the ivy it works really well with this stuff.
It does.
I do kind of wish that the roofs had a bit more overhang.
Yeah, that would be what I would ask
Just
for.
a
Like how these have
tiny bit.
awnings, because the awnings look great.
Yeah, or like if they added a piece that was like, I guess to like
an extra lip.
it's just something that you could clip onto the edge of the sloped ones. Because obviously having it so it'd be bigger than a single block net, like radius, I guess, or diameter. You know what I mean? If it was bigger than the edge of the foundation, obviously they'd clip into each other. So I understand that's really difficult. But if they had like an extra piece, like a triangle piece that comes out, so it's closer here, and then it's further away at the top, maybe, or something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
Just something that we could add onto the edge of them. That would be really, really cool, I think. But the railings are my one pet peeve that I will say.
Yeah, you need the railings.
The railings make such a difference. Can I just point out? So there's three. I've been looking at it, and there's 3 different sets of doors. So there's the A, B, and C style. Obviously, I've used the A set for the walls up there. Like, they are actually doors. We're not going to talk about what kind of doors they are, because they don't have railings. Just like the rest of the build.
Yep.
So you can just walk out and hang glider away. Yeah, that's what you would do.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So I will say that that's given it like a little bit more shape than say these ones, because obviously the doors here don't have any kind of overhang. So the walls for this would very much be quite flat, like they are on the other side. They just go straight up. So I have really liked playing around with that and giving us the...
I can imagine.
The extra little 3D bit on the building.
Yeah, but it...
Also the lanterns. The lanterns here, right, these do not require power. These are just... They're just on and they're
decorative.
just lit.
I love them. I love them.
I want that. I want more of that. I absolutely love it. Okay, so now that the building conversation is all out of the way, because honestly I needed to geek out about that a little bit, because look at them! They're amazing! So obviously, now that we've got our wolves, obviously we have other things in here. So I'm currently working on trying to get them a wraith.
Oh my god, Alex. That Gumos looks like it's been bred to Kingdom Come. Look at its face! Oh my god.
Right.
Oh my god, it's a female.
We're just not going to talk about that. I'm going to take these eggs. That is the biggest egg I think I've ever seen.
Oh my god! It's huge!
How did that come out of the Gumos?
I don't know.
It's bigger than the Gumos!
Oh my god. Okay, don't question the logic. Like
that one, that is gonna, yeah, that's, I'm broken now.
Just don't question it. It's better if you don't. It's better if you don't. Just ignore it.
Okay, right. Well,
during the period of the breeding,
yeah.
we've left them to it sometimes, and we've come across like big egg stacks.
Yeah.
Which I'll probably put in about here. That it's crazy. We thought that you can only have 1 or 2 in the farms at one time, and then they just kept going. They just keep breeding, Alex.
They do, and the more cakes you put in, the more you get. So obviously we've got quite a few. We've been buying ingredients, haven't we?
Yeah, sometimes, and also ranching them and hatching them and.
Oh, by the way, in my inventory right now, I have a load of eggs. So all of these, hopefully, are Moraith, because I'm trying to do what we did with the wolves to the Moraith. We're going to need the kitsune, and you want the Ragnarhawk, don't you?
Eventually, yeah.
So I just want to show something off really, really quickly. So in my box, this is how many wolves. See if you can count. Just have a real quick look. How many attempts it took, okay? So I'm just going to go through real slow and just show you. The odds were they were not in our favour. They were never in our favour on this. It was
Are they ever?
Yeah, it was awful.
Are they ever in our favour?
There were so many failed attempts, and we just kind of kept going. At some point we ran out of eggs, so I had to start breeding chickens because we had lucky chickens. Yeah. I obviously then carried on and went back to the wolves. It's been an experience, one that I am not too happy to relive. I think that was it.
I don't know. There was kind of something, enjoyable about it in a weird way.
I think the fact that we could leave them to it and then kind of walk off was a good thing.
And just tick up other things.
Yeah. So, okay, in my inventory, I have Naga 2.0, and she has infinite stamina, eternal engine, swift, and runner, okay?
Oh my god.
So, what I would like you to do, Michael,
Yes.
it's very important to me, is do you still have your old Ragnar?
Of course I do. He's here.
Okay. This is the new Naga.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oops.
Your previous Naga
Okay.
was pretty weak,
Come
Source, I
here.
remember. Could
Yeah.
not keep up with
So,
Ragnar.
we're going to just walk over here, just up to the edge
Sure.
of the line,
Sure.
okay?
Yeah, we're
And
going
we're
to do
just
this
gonna
at night
run
time so we
until-
can't see.
Yeah, that's true. It's getting a bit late. But we're just going to
No,
run
no.
until we get to a position where we run out of stamina.
Mhm.
And we're going to see how far we get. We're just going to follow the path and keep going, okay? I think the path splits to the right somewhere over there. So we'll just take the right path, okay? You ready?
Sure.
Go. Sprint. Sprint.
I feel like I should point out that you said it's getting late as if the pals didn't just wake up and it's early morning.
Oh dear. Okay.
I've just run out of stamina.
I am still going.
I'm still
I have
running.
like half left.
Bye! You've left me in the dust. Oh my god.
I don't actually. The path has ended here.
Get
so
back
I'm
here.
just gonna carry on a tiny bit.
Get back here.
Okay, and I'm out of stamina.
I
actually
ran out ages ago.
because I had to turn around because I was trying to find the path. But in
Yeah.
order to run home, I should be able to make this whole trip. Okay? Should.
Yeah, you're
If I stay on the path. Oh yeah, and
You'll die
Naga is
out.
still
Oh,
leveling
I'm out
up
again.
as well. Are you actually?
Yep.
Okay. That's crazy.
Your
I think
dial
I
is
am,
much
yeah.
better than
I am
mine.
back in the base.
Oh my god.
I got all
man.
the way to the PAL box and to the ranch, like the
Poor
breeding
Ragnar.
area.
He used to be amazing.
He did indeed. I have bred him into obscurity.
You have. Hello,
Literally,
Lady
he was in the he was in the pen for a while.
Speaking of, why is Lady Shagwell not in
Yes.
the thing? Even though she's working.
I don't
it says
think we
that she's
actually
in
need
there.
her. I don't think. I mean, yeah, this is the other thing. So the boss wolf is a bit bigger.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Okay, so
He doesn't
Lady
have a name.
Shagwell, just for the record, is a wolf that we got with the traits. So we hatched them from a bunch of eggs, and we happened to get them around about the same time. We got yours, which is over there, I think. Ragnar 2.0?
Yep.
Yeah. So he was the first of the batch. And then we got Naga 2.0. And finally, I think it was from the same batch or the batch after Naga, because we'd still obviously left them here for a little bit. We happened to hatch here Lady Shagwell.
Yeah.
So we could probably get quite a few with those traits now, because these two in particular have the best stats for making the... I suppose we call it the ultimate wolf, right? We've made the ultimate wolf.
You
The
you
ultimate
really
mount
have.
in the game.
You have made the ultimate wolf.
And I've made it so that, because the direwolf can be bred into most other creatures, we now have these traits that we can breed into most other creatures, including the Ragnarhawk, the Moraith, and maybe the Kitsune as well. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well,
So-
you were trying to get the Moraith. Do you want to see if your spoils have paid off yet?
I would love to. I'm just going to grab the egg that is here now. So, one by one, I'm just going to go through.
Sure. Good luck. I hope it goes well.
I've got a Swift Runner.
A Swift Runner, so not quite what you want.
Not yet. I've got a Swift Infinite Stamina Eternal Engine one.
Okay.
That's 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Swift Infinite Stamina and Runner.
Okay.
So that might be a combination if they're the right genders or sexes.
Yeah.
Infinite Stamina Eternal Engine with nothing
Yep.
else. Good.
Nice.
Very, very good.
Yep. Good.
Just a Runner. Also very, very good. Because we can use that.
Yep.
Runner and
You
a
can
Dainty
start
Eater.
breeding Moraiths.
Yeah. Eternal Engine, Runner, and Infinite Stamina with Work Slave.
Oh my god. Work slave.
Another Just Runner. And last one. It has Mind Foreman. I thought I'd got them all then. It has Runner,
Oh.
Eternal Engine, Swift, and Mind Foreman.
Ah,
They are all
unlucky.
the traits. There are no losses here.
No.
Not that I can find. I will.
Okay.
I'm just
Gonna have
gonna
to
put
breed
the,
up some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the legendary egg in the middle. I think.
Okay.
Because that one will take the longest.
Well, speaking of like the breeding up, obviously I've dabbled with it a bit.
You
I've
have
been-
indeed.
I've been breeding up Anubises. Not perfect Anubises, but good enough. I have Nubbington the Third with Lucky, Artisan, and Vanguard. primarily bred them up for Artisan and Lucky, just to make them work a lot quicker.
Yes.
So we have Nubbington the Third now.
Yep.
We have
Jerry
Big Heart,
2.0.
which has Heart of the Immovable King, which makes him lose sanity less quicker.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
And also, Jerry, wherever Jerry is, we have Jerry
the
2.0.
Second, who has Vanguard, Lucky, Artisan, and Earthquake resistance.
Yeah. So they're not perfect, but they're good enough.
They are. They're very, very good. And obviously, you were talking about needing one. So we wanted to make the best base creature, and then you wanted the best for fighting as well.
Well, maybe. I've got a decent fighter. He's not perfect, but he's probably good enough for me. His name is Nuba Nuba, like Numa Numa, and he has Ferocious. Ferocious, and he makes me mine quicker, and he's got Lucky and stuff. So he's pretty good. He makes me attack better, basically.
Okay, well, I guess we should maybe mention that today we wanted to go and get some important work done. So if you please go into your Palpedia.
Sure.
So you'll notice as you scroll down the Palpedia that there are some that are either greyed out or completely missing from the list. Yep. And we wanted to make sure in this game, like our current world, that we wanted to have every single one. So I think over the next couple of episodes, we're going to try to just basically tick them off where we can. Starting maybe with some, like, we're not going to necessarily do it in the right order. It might be that we find whichever one we really, really want to go and find, or if we're in the area, we could maybe find more than one.
Well, yeah.
But that is something that I think that we're going to be slowly ticking off.
Yeah, like I'm missing number 23 completely.
Number 23.
Number 23.
So am I. I don't know what number 23 is.
What the hell even is number 23?
I mean, obviously, if you guys know what some of these are, instead of telling us the names or anything like that, maybe you could just tell us roughly where to find them, and that could be really fun. Where we're playing like a scavenger hunt. Because obviously a lot of you guys have played the game. So if you wanted to get involved in our scavenger hunt, you could absolutely do that.
I will say, I did just briefly look up number 23. It is definitely your pal.
Oh dear. Okay.
It's called the Killamari.
I love that! Is it a squid?
It's a little squid type thing that we will need to get our hands on, but I don't actually really know where you're supposed to find it, so...
Okay. Well then, okay. That is definitely something that we will have to do at some point.
Agreed.
I guess we will see you when we're on the hunt.
A few moments later.
Michael has just left for like a few seconds. He's gone AFK. And in that time, I heard a weird noise. And I recognise the noise, despite the fact that he gets it a lot more than I do. And there's a friend down here. The base is like literally just at the top here. It should be literally there. Look, and it spawned right here. So I'm gonna try my best to do this. And not die. I'm not so sure that will work out, to be honest. Oh dear. Kick its ass! Ow. I think maybe... Okay, that's good. Okay, fire is definitely the way to go. That's good to know. I'm sorry, what? Was that my kitsune? Or was that an attack? I'm terrible. I don't even know. Okay. How much? Oh god, I don't do any damage. At least you're not gonna... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! Oh, wow. Why? Which one was it? Did I have the wrong one? Hopefully I had the wrong one. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Eat that. You viney, viney pain in my ass. Okay. I think those are all good traits, maybe. I will... You know what? I will call you Viney just for that. And you will be a gift. You will be a gift for Michael when he returns. Ow. I don't even know what caused that. Oh, and as a side note, I also found this beautiful boy. Michael has not found where he lives yet, so I actually found him just round the corner. And that'll be fun to show Michael at some point. But you gotta keep it secret, guys. Okay, where would it... That one. There we go. Wait, I've got to rename you first. Okay. And all before Michael gets back. Stealth.
One eternity later.
Excuse you, buddy. You shot me out of the sky! Ow. Did we get him? I think we did. Yes! Kitsune. Predator Core. Right, so that was a boss. Okay. Nice. I did not know they spawn here. So we'll have to come back and look for that again, I guess. Okay. As we were.